Hello and welcome to the Teachers Wellness Coach YouTube channel and also the Pastel Pod. This is your weekly snippet of health and wellness inspiration just for female teachers only. My name is Kat and I'm on a mission to make healthier living easier and simple, realistic and actually fun. So I'm just going to be giving advice every single week how you can find pockets of time for yourself throughout your busy teaching days every single week. So if there's something that you feel would be really I can't talk. If this is something you think would be really useful for you, I'd really appreciate it. Just hit the subscribe button. And as well as that, I'm also building a community of female teachers, just female teachers, full of educational lessons and resources. The link is in the caption and it is completely free. Let me just go through what we're going to be working on for today. I thought today I would talk about snack and share. Now, when I was teaching, I have been teaching for just over 9 years in the classroom, and years ago I found that I would skip breakfast, I would skip lunch, I basically wouldn't really eat properly until dinner, and I would go home and I would just eat crap and I would feel like crap, and that whole cycle used to repeat for quite a long time, and I just didn't feel energized. I felt tired all the time and my foods really weren't helping me. So what I did is I started tackling foods week by week and made small changes throughout. And this is also what I do with my clients as well. We don't just go in and transform nutrition straight away. It's just not realistic. You won't stick to it and you won't enjoy that process. So it's about layering everything in week by week, taking it step by step. And then before you know it, your whole nutrition has completely transformed. So I thought a great starting point would be to talk through some go-to snack ideas for school. This is perfect for either break time and also at 3 p.m. when the bell rings. Either if you're on duty at break or after school, or if you also go to the staff room, if you have time to go to the staff room. But I thought all of these snacks would be great, either if you're on the go or if you have a bit of downtime in between your lessons. So first up on the list, and it is top of the list for a reason, Babybel Light. First of all, you can literally chuck it in your bag, no prep needed. It's pretty decent with the protein. And also it's just a great snack all round. It tastes pretty good. It's aligned with weight loss goals if that is something you're working towards at the moment. Just a great option. So chuck it in your bag. Second, protein bar. Now there's some not so nice ones out there, but my favourite ones that I have found, which I'm hoping that you guys didn't have to go through it. I went through and trying all these different protein bars, Grenade protein bars, and get the salted caramel. It is unreal, so good. And I would actually have that as a little treat at the end of the day at around 3 o'clock. After a busy working day, it would just give me, as sad as it sounds, it would just give me something to actually look forward to at the end of the day. Kind of like a little bit of a reward. Third on the list, this is what I would prep the night before, and it would take 1 minute to prep this, but so good. Very high volume and low calorie option for this. So we've got 200 grams of Greek yogurt, 0% fat, and then I would have 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. I would always go for a vanilla protein powder just because it blends quite nicely with yogurt and also with smoothies. It's just quite a nice option to have, and vanilla, it adds a nice flavour in there. And then I would have 75 grams of frozen fruit on top. So my go-to were blueberries, frozen blueberries, and also some frozen raspberries. And I would put those on the top. Literally take 1 minute to prep this. If I had maybe some higher calories, I would then also just put some Biscoff sauce on top, or I would put some biscuit on top. And you can just mix and match that every single day. Just then you don't get bored. You've got a bit of a variety with the different food side of things. So that is also a great option for you to have. But I would make that the night before. I would just pop it in the fridge, and then the next day grab it and go, and I'd have that as my break time snack, and it would really fill me up until lunchtime. It would just give me that boost of energy that I needed after the morning lessons into then like lesson 3 and 4, and then just before lunch. So that was a good one to have for break time. Fourth is a protein shake. Only have this if you actually like them. Again, there's some not so great flavours out there, but choose a flavour that you like and only have that if you do actually enjoy some shakes. Again, just very easy to pack. Just fill it up at one of the water stations and boom, you're done. And you'd have 25 to 30 grams of protein in one hit. So protein shake is a great option. Number 5, popcorn. I would also pair this with my protein bar at 3 o'clock. Again, just as like a little reward, as a bit of a sweet treat, but also just to fill me up before then it's dinner time. And it would give me another boost of energy, especially if I was training after work and I would go to the gym. It would just be a good option to have there. So some popcorn, throw it in your bag, and you're ready to go. Number 6, piece of fruit, banana, apple, oranges, grapes, whatever it is. Again, throw it in. Great options to have there. Number 7, we've got rice cakes. You can also have this as a bit more of a meal if you want. You could have maybe some tuna on top and a bit of cheese, or you could have some avocado with it. So different options with the toppings that you could put on rice cakes. You could have some peanut butter on there with some banana maybe sliced on top, or you can just have them as it is. But again, great option. Some carbs just to have, yeah, either break time or after the bell rings. Number 8 is a granola bar. Again, I used to pair this with my Greek yogurt bowl that I would have at break time. They just work quite nicely together. Or you could even snap off your granola bar, sprinkle it on top of your Greek yogurt bowl. Cannot talk. Greek yogurt bowl. And then finally, we've got some boiled eggs. Again, slight prep time for this, but you could always, whilst the boiled eggs are cooking, you can then just make your Greek yogurt bowl for the night before, and then you are good to go. So it's a bit of a short and sweet one from me for this week, but I just thought I would share that with you, and I hope that you have found this useful just to have as your snacks, because it can be quite difficult sometimes to know exactly what to have. Also, if you want a free 20-minute teacher recipe book that you can access with the shopping list, you can have the calorie breakdown of the fat, carbs, and the protein that will then keep you on track towards your health and fitness goals. Just download that in the description below, and that one is on me. And if you want to learn how to stick to a realistic training schedule, one that you can actually commit to without then starting again every single Monday, that aligns with your busy timetable and life outside of the classroom, just check out my other videos next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this video helps, and if you think that someone else would benefit from this video, I would really appreciate if you shared it. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next one.